sure you're in it.
Cool.
You're on.
Thank you.
You're on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday's 10 a.m. group class. My name is Jodie, and I'm a new exercise physiologist here. So all you'll need today is just yourself, a nice space. As you can see, I've just got a small space here, so a nice space to do a few movements. And I'm going to use a pair of dumbbells, but if you don't have any dumbbells at home, you can use a can of soup, a large water bottle filled up, a bag of rice even, or a bag of flour. So don't stress too much if you don't have any weights. You can definitely get the muscles working. Okay, so we're going to just start with a nice space here. So if you do need a chair, I'll bring one here just so I can demonstrate with you guys. Alrighty. Something just to hold on to if you need it. Firstly, we're just going to start warming up our ankles. I'll come back a little bit so you can see me. Alrighty. About 10 on each leg. And we'll go the other way. Good. And then change sides. We're going to warm up our body from toes all the way up to our head. Good. And around the other side. Perfect. Now, rising up onto your toes, we're just going to get all the little muscles in our ankles working. Going up nice and high. Squeezing through our legs. Squeezing our bottom. Making sure our core is on. Good. We'll do 2 more. Perfect. All right. With our feet hip width apart, we're going to do small bends to start with. Good. Making sure our knees are in line with our toe here. Fantastic. So we're just going to start warming up our quadriceps, nice thigh muscles, and working our glutes. Good. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay, now if you feel comfortable and you have some space, we're going to pop our legs a little bit wider. We're going to bend over to one side, keep this leg straight. Then we bend over to the other side. Good. So we're just going to lunge from side to side. You should be able to feel it in your hip muscles here. Again, keep your legs nice and straight, in line with your toes. That's it. So this shouldn't feel too hard. And last one. Perfect. Okay. So a few little marches on the spot. Doesn't have to be too high. This is our last exercise for the warm-up of our lower body, and then we're going to start warming up our arms before we get into the session. Excellent. Okay, so first, warming up through the wrists, little hand circles. Good, and the other way. Perfect. Now we're going to add a little bit of tension, up quick, and down. Up quick, and curling under. Good. Up quick, curling under. Up quick, curling under. Last one. Up quick, curling under. Good. All right, so then we're going to start taking it through to the shoulder joint. So this doesn't have to be very big movements. Our shoulder socket is like a little ball. We're just rotating it through the socket one way. Okay, and then coming back the other way. Beautiful. Now we're going to try them a little bit quicker. Again, it's nothing too strenuous. Good, and coming forwards. A little bit faster this time. Perfect. Okay, we're going to take our hands to our shoulders and we're just going to use our elbows now to create these nice circles. As we come out to the side, really opening up through the chest. That's it. Make sure we're breathing the whole time as well. We don't want to hold our breath. Sometimes we tend to do that. Good. Okay, then we'll bring the elbows to the front. Excellent. All right, dropping our hands down. We're going to lift our shoulders up to our ears and then drop them back. Up to our ears, drop them back. That's it. Good. 2 more. All right, and then forwards. Nice and easy. Good, and relax. Okay, hands out to the side. You're going to create a little bit of tension through those palms. We're going to take one side over like so. Good, and then we'll come back to the center, and we come over to the other side, stretching out through the neck nice and gently. We don't want to have any tension through there while we're exercising. Over to the side again. And last one. Good. We're going to look over to one shoulder. And back to the center. Looking over to the next shoulder. And back to the center once more. And center. And center. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to come down into like a little plie or a little bend. Come all the way up and down. Good. Drop down. Arms up wide. Open up through the chest. Good. And then as you feel more comfortable, you can go lower and lower. If your hands touch the floor, that's great. If not, that's okay as well. Good. If you feel dizzy at all, try not to look down too much. You can always go halfway as well. Beautiful. And then coming up the other way. Good. Nice big movements. Beautiful. Hopefully we all look like lovely dancers at home. Alrighty. And up. Good. Okay, so while we have our feet apart here, taking one hand, we're going to twist to the side and side. Good. So just going to open up through our spine so we can get a little bit of movement through there. Sometimes we feel a little bit stiff in the mornings. So this is a great dynamic movement that we can do to release some of that tension. Nice gentle movements. Good. Now we're going to take one hand, reach it over to the knee, and up, down, and up. We want to keep moving through these movements. Keep it nice and dynamic. Good. Last one. Beautiful. All right, then we're going to come down. So we're kind of creating like a star movement. Good. So you'll get a nice stretch in the back of your hamstrings, but it's also warming up those muscles for when we get into our first exercise. Good. Again, if this makes you feel dizzy or uncomfortable, you can just thread it through halfway, and it's still the same effective movement. Good. Then from here, we're going to reach down, create a nice flat back, and then come up forward. Reaching down, nice flat back, and then forward. So if you have a look at my back here, we're going to come down, nice and flat, and then coming back up again. Alrighty, let's do one last one. Down, nice big stretch, and up. Beautiful, everybody. That completes our warm-up. our lower legs, our upper body, and our whole dynamic movement together. So we should be feeling ready to go. Again, if you don't have anything to hold on to, if you don't have any cans of soup at home, that is okay. I like to enforce that muscle tension is still fantastic at strengthening our muscles, and we just want to hold our fists and we squeeze through our arms and hold tension through our body, just as we would if we were holding a weight. Okay, so what we're going to start with is we're going to have our hands here. We're going to take them out to the side and then bring them together. Good. Out to the side and together. So we're just working through our shoulder muscles. Out to the side and in. Good. We don't want to be lifting our shoulders up. Keep our shoulders nice and relaxed. And down. Good. So try and think that there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades, and you want to squeeze them together when you come to the back. So squeezing through here and coming forwards. Good. Last two. Big squeeze and together. Last one. Squeezing and together. Good. Then we're going to drop it to the side. We're going to tilt over and come up. We're just going to drop that weight down and pull that back to the center. Tilting to the side. Find your midline. Good. So you may come over a little bit, but that's okay. We just find that center, drop down. Good. So we should feel this muscle here as we come over, squeeze, and it pulls us up back to the midline using our obliques. Good. One more. Okay, over to the other side. Dropping down and pulling up back to the midline, making sure our core and our tummy muscles is nice and engaged. Down, up. That's it, finding our midline. We'll do one more. And then come back to the center. Beautiful. Okay, so with this one now, we're going to bend over. We have our knees slightly bent. I'll face the side so you can see what I'm doing. Slightly bent. Now I have a nice straight back here. We don't want to be hunching over this way, and we don't want to be arching too much that we've got some pressure in our lower back. So we just want to find a nice straight line here, and it should feel nice and comfortable in the middle of the spine. Our tummy is engaged. We're going to keep our weights here, and if we don't have any weights, remember, keep that fist nice and tight, squeezing through our arm muscles. And again, we're going to pull our elbows back and then bring them forward. When we go forward, don't drop the shoulders. Keep the shoulders nice and engaged, feeling tight, pulling back and down. That's it. Beautiful. Hopefully we all look like this. And we're feeling comfortable. We'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Alrighty. Now we're going to go back to the beginning. So if you remember, we kept our elbows at 90 degrees in the front. Nice right angles coming out to the side. Beautiful. Squeezing here into the center. We have 2. And 3, big squeeze. Good. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, big squeeze, everybody. And hold, good, coming down, beautiful. Alrighty, over to the side, we're gonna tilt, find our midline, tilting over, let that weight pull us down, and then coming against it. That's it. Good. So we should feel the opposite side starting to get tired. So the side we're leaning on doesn't really feel it, But this other side over here is really working to pull us back to that midline. That's it. One more. Good. Now let's go to the other side. Good. It shouldn't be causing any pain through our spine. That's it, nice and controlled. But just working on the contraction of those muscles in our lower back. We have two sides. Always work one-on-one on the sides. They just work together when we go forwards and back, like this. But when we go side to side like that, we're working each side individually. So getting nice and strong. Alrighty, so coming into this position again, everybody. Slight bend of the knees, core engaged. We can pop our bottom a little bit back, okay? Shoulders engaged, so we're not arching, we're not bending, nice and straight. Then we're gonna pull our soup cans up, or our weights if we have them at home, and squeeze our elbows back, just like so. Good, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one everyone, 10, big squeeze, and down. Good, coming up for me. Hopefully everyone's feeling good. We're gonna do that one more time, so we have 3 rounds, and then we'll move on to our next set. Alrighty, so arms coming up, out to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it, 5, squeezing our shoulder blades together, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. All right. Over to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pulling up. Good. 9, one more. 10. Excellent. Over to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to the midline. Beautiful. All right, last round. Working through our backs, we should be able to find that position nice and easily now. Feel very comfortable. We're going to pull up 1. Good. Squeezing 2. And 3. Good. 4. Keep that core on. 6, 7, 8. Squeezing through those arms. 9. Through our back. And 10. And relax. Fantastic, everyone. I'm going to pop my little weights down now. This next one can be just totally body weight. It's going to involve a little bit of a cardio-based movement. So we should get our heart rate up a little bit more now. Okay, so we've done our squats in the beginning. We did mini squats. These ones are going to go a little bit lower. Okay, again, if there's any problems with our knees or our hips, we can just keep them small. I'm going to take mine down a little bit more. Okay, with my elbows, I'm going to take 1 down, and I'm just going to transfer the weight and touch my elbow. Then I'm going to come down, transfer my weight, and touch my elbow. Now, if that's too challenging, we can keep our hands at the front here, and we can bend down and just do a little tap. Okay, bending down, little tap, bending down, little tap. Now, again, if that's also too hard, we can make it even easier for you. Bending down, come straight up, and then a tap. Bending down, come straight up, and then a very low tap. Okay, so we don't have to transfer our weight through this one as much. That will be your level 1. Coming down, we have our high knee. This will be your level 2 with a little bit of transfer. And then level 3, try and get it all the way up to your elbow. Okay? So you pick your level, what feels most comfortable. Yeah, lots of people joining us, all different levels and abilities. So as long as we have fun and we're moving during this challenging time, we're doing ourselves good. That's it. Should feel a little bit tiring by the end of it. We're going to go 2 more. And down. Beautiful. Okay, the next one, we're going to squat down. We're going to transfer our weight onto one leg so we just have a tap. Stand back a little bit more for you. So down, and we're going to tap. Down, and tap. Down, tap. Down, tap. That is level 1. Level 2, we're going to come down, and we're going to reach all the way up. Down, and reach all the way up. Okay? So I'm really reaching up, and I'm almost not even balancing on that back leg, just all on my front. Coming down, up, just like so. Now you can add your weight with this one. I'm not adding my weight for this one, but if we still have our cans of soup or beans, feel free to join in with those. Okay, so again, this one is more your endurance, gets the heart going. Just pick your level and keep moving away. Good, big reaches, really challenge yourself. That's it. I'm twisting through my core a little bit to come round. Kind of like boxing, a little bit more graceful though. Beautiful. Okay, stop there, have a little rest, get your breath back. Deep breath in and out. Good, deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Good. Now, if you didn't use any for the first one, I'm going to use mine for the second one. Okay? So, but firstly, come back to our squat and high knees. Or we have our squat and our elbows. Good, everybody. That's it. If you're finding it a little bit challenging to lift your legs up, you can just be doing normal squats and have a little rest at the top. That's it. Last one. And up. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to grab those weights. We're going to come down, little bend, and I'm going to press. Little bend, pressing out. Good, just like that. Beautiful. If we get too tired, we can put the beans down, we can put the weights down, go back to body weight, if that feels more comfortable. Getting a whole body workout here. Heart should be going. You may find you're a little bit out of breath, but that's good. Nice, easy movements. Last one. Down and tap. Beautiful. I'm going to put my weights down. Going to do our breathing again. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Good. Take a deep breath in for me and out. Good. Catch your breath again. In for me and out. Let's do one more. Take a deep breath in and out. Beautiful. 2 good rounds of cardio. Fantastic, everybody. Alrighty, now we are going to move on to some chair exercises. So this is going to work some of our balance on one leg. If we have our chair with us, we can choose to hold on to it with one hand or 2 hands, or we can even try our level 3, which would be no hands. Okay, I'm going to take my chair. I'm going to start with level 1. Alrighty, so level 1, we're going to do our hamstring curls. We're going to bring our feet all the way up to our bottom, and we're going to slowly drop our foot down. Okay, we want lots of time on tension. So up nice and quick, and we're going to make those hamstrings work. Don't drop the foot, don't drop the foot. Good. Alrighty, let's go again. Up and hold. That's it. Don't drop the foot. Make those hamstrings work. And up. Perfect. Alrighty, if I take one hand on my hip, that's only one hand holding on. That's level 2. Good. Don't let that hamstring drop to the floor like this. Lots of control. Fantastic. And up. And down. Now, remember level 3. If we have balance, we can come up and come back down. Okay. I'm choosing to do level 3. But if we've got some wobbles going on, definitely holding onto our chair. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to pretend my chair is here. I'm going to come up and hold. Good. And 2, squeezing those hamstrings. And 3, big squeeze, big squeeze. 4. That's it. Good. 5, big squeeze. Making them work. 7. Good. 8. Great for our knees. 9. And 10. Dropping down. Perfect. Next one we're going to do, holding our chair. We're going to be on one leg. We're doing, so slight bend of the knees. We're going to take our right leg back, and we're going to tap back. Good. Just like so. Nice straight leg. I'm tapping back towards my toe. I'm keeping my hips nice and square. So from the front, it would look like so. That's it. Good. Just like such. Now this would be a level 3, not holding on. Controlling that. Change sides. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Making sure that knee doesn't drop in. We want to keep these outside muscles working. Keeping our knee in line. Good. Last one. Beautiful. And coming up. Okay. Remember, we're holding our chairs. If I'm coming off, we're only doing level 3 if we come off the chair. Okay, I just want to demonstrate. So we're going to now bend our leg. We're going to take it out to the back. We're going to do some lift-offs. So we're going to lift our leg up off the ground and down. Lifting our leg off the ground and down. Now this doesn't have to be very high. If we go too high, we might arch our back a little bit too much. So keep our back nice and straight, lunging into this leg, supporting the chair, and slight lift off the ground. Okay, so with this movement, we want to be feeling it through our bottom, squeezing our glutes. Good. That's it, not too high. If it starts to get a little bit sore in there and a little bit tired, that means we're working. And sometimes these muscles get a little bit weak back here, so this is a good one to strengthen it. Okay, and then we change sides. So extend our leg back, up, and down. Good. Little lift off, and down. 3, squeezing our glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Beautiful. Great work, everybody. Okay, so let's go back to the first one again. So we have 1 level, 2 levels, and 3 levels. Okay, first level, always 2 hands on. Second level, 1 hand. Third level, balancing on our own. Okay, so we're going to start with those hamstrings again. I'm going to take 1 hand for you, coming up and hold, and down, and 2. Good. 3, 4. Remember, we want to squeeze the hamstrings, make them work. Don't drop the leg. Good. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Other side. Up and hold. 1. Down slowly. Makes the muscle work that bit more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and quick. And 6. Good. 7, 8, 9. Looking good. Last one. And 10. Beautiful. Alrighty. Coming down into a slight bend. 1 leg comes out the back, and then we tap it back to the center. And extend out, and tap to the center. Good. So that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Other side. We have 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. 7. Our other leg should be working too. It probably feels a little bit tiring. Last one. Excellent. Okay, coming up. Our last one. Coming down. Now we take that leg back just as before, and we're going to hold on to that supporting leg as it supports us through that lunge. Lift off and down. Good. Squeezing through those glutes. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, even if it's just a little bit off the ground, that's okay. Last one. Good. And take it back to the center. Bending down, extend that leg back just like we did with the taps. Next leg is going to come up. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, looking good, 9, and 10. Beautiful. So that is our 3 rounds of our chair strengthening through our glutes and our hamstrings. Very good. Okay, now we're going to take 1 of our weights again. If we have our weights, if we have our cans of soup or our beans or our rice or whatever we can make use of at home. Some of you probably have light dumbbells already, which is great. Anything or even nothing. Body weight is fine too. Okay, with this one, we're going to come out to the side. And we're going to lunge, just like the warm-up when we did side to side, but this one we're just going to hold it out here. Now we're going to take our little weights down, and then we're going to come across the body. And we're going to come down beside us and cross the body. Down beside and cross, down and cross. Now if you just have your arms with no weights, make a fist for me like before. As you come in, squeeze, 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 and then squeeze your arms out to the side. Squeeze in the front, squeeze out to the side. Still effective. That's it. We'll do one more. And down. Now we're going to take our weight back to the center. And whoops, there we go. Come out to the side. Alrighty, so this is now our supporting leg. Crossing up 1. And 2. Good. 3. Working through our biceps as they curl up to our chest and down. Good. And curl. That's it. Curling up. Last one. And down. Beautiful. Okay. Then our second exercise to go with that one. Coming back for me so you've got a little bit of space. Now, I'm going to put mine together so that it's a little bit more weight like so. So I'm crossing mine over. You can just hold one can if you wish as well. Alrighty, so level 1 is going to be twisting to the side with our weight. Okay, twisting to the side using our core. Try and keep your hips square. We don't want to take our hips with us. Oh, there's my knee gripping. Round to the side, just like so, with our hips square. Good. Then the next one is level 2. We have twist with a bend. Good. And then come up. So squatting down and twist. Twist and up. Good. One more for level 2. Twist and twist. Good. And up. All right. Level 3, we're going to take one foot back. We're going to do a half lunge split. Then we're going to come across and together. And you might find that when you come across here and you come back, you get a little bit wobbly and tipsy here. Try and engage that core and try and make this leg nice and strong. Our back leg is also plugged into the ground, so that's our anchor. Alrighty. So from the side, I'm plugged in, holding on, and I'm coming across and side. Okay. Good. So pick the level. I'll start with the 3. Good. Twisting through the core. Squeezing those obliques. Keeping our shoulders nice and back as we hold our weight. Good. We'll do one more. And then change feet. And then I'll change my level again. So if you're on level 3, you keep going on level 3. 1. And across. Good. It's a good balance exercise too with this one. Level 3, so it really challenges you. Good. Last one. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my level 2. Level 3, you can keep going there if you wish. Okay, twisting to the side and straighten. And bend, twist, and twist. Straighten. Good. Bend, and straighten. Good. Hopefully our rice or our flour or our beans aren't too heavy to hold. If it's too much, you can always go to no weights and keep doing the movement. Okay. That's it. And straighten, bend, and twisting. Good. Let's do 2 more at level 2. And up. and across and up. Beautiful. Good job. Coming back to our first exercise. Lunging out to the side, and hold that body there. Curl up the arms. Good. Curling in the front. Just like a normal bicep curl that we would do this way, but instead we're going to cross them up and down. If you wish to just have them here, if the cross is too much or the cans are clashing, we can just keep it here, okay? But we're crossing and behind. Cross and behind. If our legs get tired, just come out of that lunge into a straight position here. And cross. Good. Okay, I'm going to transfer my weight to the other side so the other leg gets to work. We've got 5 more of these. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming up and together. Good. Alrighty, so crossing our weights. We need to, let's start with level 1. Twist and twist. If you want to jump straight into your level that you just did before, please go ahead so that you're getting the best workout you can. Alrighty, then we're going to come down into level 2. That's it, and up and down. Good, we're going to have really strong legs at the end of this one. And down, strengthening our knees. Good, and if it's too much bending, please stay at level 1, that's okay. All right, just for those who did level 3 before, we'll do a couple this way as well. Good. And change. That's it. Twisting to the side. One more each side. Beautiful. And up. Alrighty, that's 2 rounds. We do have 1 more. Pop our weights down. Okay. To finish off, we're going to do 1 of each, what we just did before. 1 round of our cardio and just 1 round of weights, okay? So our 3rd round is like a speed round and it incorporates both together. Alrighty? So our high knees was level 1 and level 2, adding that little bend, okay? But I'm just going to stay here at level 1. We might be a little bit more tired at the end of the session now. That's it. Very good. Just carefully transferring weight from one foot to the other. Good. This also challenges our balance a little bit. Good. Alrighty. Then we have our reaches. Last round of our reaches. Okay. You want to add the bend and keep working hard right to the end. Add those bends in. If you want to add your cans as well, you can really push yourself if you're a little bit higher level following along today. Usually in this class, we just keep it moderate intensity. But if you want to go a little bit higher, add the bends and the weights. If not, we're just doing little taps side to side with a big reach. Very good, everybody. Last one. And together. Excellent. All right. Lunging to the side. I'll demonstrate without the weights. Cross and squeeze and up. Cross and squeeze and up. 2. Good. Nice and strong. Like we're taking off our cape and throw it behind us. Good. And over to the other side, cross, and nice and strong. Cross, nice and strong. Good. Working so hard, we all have our superhero cape and throw it behind. Last one, and finish strong. Beautiful. Okay, so for the last 10 minutes, we're just going to do a little bit of single leg balance and change of directions. Okay, so one hand on our hip, one hand on the chair. It's really going to work our ankles as well. Okay, so we're going to put one foot forward. We're going to bring it to the middle. We're going to slide one foot out to the side, slide it back in. So if you have socks on, it's probably good as well. All right, behind us and together. So we're making a star. We go forwards and we go side and we go back. Good. Forwards, side, and back. Okay, that's level 1. Level 2 is bend, tap, bend, tap, bend, tap. Front, side, and back. Again, bend, tap, bend, tap, bend, tap. Beautiful. That's level 2 with the bend. Level 3, we have the balance. Okay, we're going to bend and out to the side. Bend, out to the side, bend, in front. Bend 1, bend 2, bend 3. Beautiful. So that's like our star. Okay, let's do the other foot. Coming back to level 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Back to the center for 10. Good. Level 2. Let's add our bend. 1 and tap, 2 and tap, 3 and back. It could get a bit confusing, so really think 1 in the front, to the side, and back. Thinking of our star, and front, and side, and back. Let's go one more time. Bend and front, bend and side, bend and back. It's like a little clock. Okay, very good. Now, let's see if we can take one foot out, transfer the weight off the chair, tap, and close. Very good. We're going to tap out to the side, transfer that weight down onto our foot, on our heel, transfer back up onto a toe, and close. Good. So we come off the chair and back on the chair. Alrighty, if we feel uncomfortable, we can stay on the chair, just like so. All right, we can transfer weight side to side on the chair. If we want to challenge ourselves a little bit, coming off, tap and down, toe, heel, tap and down. So really working through that foot. So if I face sideways, I'm doing toe, heel, transfer, toe, together. Okay, so toe, come down onto your heel, tap and together, toe, transfer, tap, and together. Beautiful. All right, let's try our star again. So we have bend and tap, bend and side, bend and back, bend together, bend and tap, bend and side, bend behind, bend together. So hopefully we're getting that little star pattern. It's okay if it's a bit confusing. It's the first time you've probably done it as well. It's a little bit of a dance step I'm throwing in there for everybody, but it can get a bit confusing. So don't worry if you get the wrong direction. Try again. So we have bend and front. Again, challenge yourself if you want to take your hand off and try. Bend and back, bend together, other side. Bend and tap, bend and tap, bend behind, bend together. Good. All right, let's try off the chair, side to side. out to the side, come down to the center, off, and together. Out to the side, transfer all the way, come off, so we're just kind of off on one leg, and together, okay? Now off the chair, side, come off totally, up onto one foot, and together. Come onto one toe, nice and light, down onto that heel, up onto one toe, and down. Good. Let's see if we can try with no hands. Tap, transfer the weight, transfer, and down. Tap, transfer the weight, and shift over. It's okay if we go over a little bit. It just shows us where our center of gravity is and our midline. So if we go off that midline a little bit, oh, grab the core, turn it on, and come back to center again. One last time, tap, center, and together. Tap, center, off, and together. Beautiful. One last one, okay? We're going to bring one leg up and bend, and we're going to bring it out to the front. Extend the leg, extend the knee. Good. Bring it up and down. Perfect. Other leg. Bring it up to the top. So it might challenge the balance a little bit. Hold on to that chair if we get a bit wobbly. Ooh, up the top, nice and tall. Extend your leg out, so nice and straight, nice and straight. Bring it back to a bend and down, okay? If you're a little bit tired at this point, I'll show you what we can do in a chair. Taking a seat for me, alrighty. We can then just lift our knee off the ground, extend, coming to a bend and down. Lift one knee up, extend, straightening that knee, and up and down. One, and extend, lift it up and down, up and extend, lift it up and down. Now, if you need the rest, stay there just for the last couple of minutes. I'm going to take the chair back here, and we're going to do that one more time up here with challenging our balance. One hand on, bring our leg up, whoop, nice and steady on that hip, extend, and up, and down, up, extend, and up, down. Last one, up, extend, and up, and down. Left side, up, extend, and up, and down. Perfect. Alrighty. Keeping your chair to the side. We're just going to do a little bit of a cool down. Alrighty, so we're going to take firstly our legs out to the side so we're nice and balanced. Take a deep breath in for me. And out. Good. Coming back in again. And relax everything. Good. Take a deep breath in. And relax everything. Good. Alrighty, so holding onto our chair, we're going to do a little calf stretch. So just put one heel back. Alrighty, pushing your weight all the way into that heel for me. You get a nice little stretch through the back of the calf. And then if you want to bend that knee, that'll give a nice little stretch through your Achilles tendon down the back of your heel. Alrighty, just holding there for a few minutes. Seconds. Okay, coming back together. Pop one foot behind. So again, push all that energy down into your heel, into the ground. Have a nice little stretch. If you want to take that stretch into your Achilles, bend that back leg down, just like so. It should stretch through to there as well. Alrighty, beautiful. Now, if we can, just like before, we're going to reach for our foot. We're going to stretch and bend our knee together. Alrighty. Stretching all the way through our quadriceps and down. Good. Holding onto one leg. Stretching through our quads. Alrighty, now if that's too hard as well, you can always grab a second chair if you have a dining table around. Okay, and then we can put one foot back on here. That way we can get a stretch there, and then we can just bend. Alrighty, we'll get a nice stretch through the front there. Good. Okay, then we'll change to the other side, popping it on the chair there. Good, and then we bend, and we'll get a nice stretch in that quadricep. Okay. Or if we can grab our foot, pulling it up, just like so, and stretching there. Excellent. I'm just going to pop this back for a second. Beautiful. Taking one arm across for me. Take a nice deep breath in as we stretch. Get all that lactic acid that's built up in through our muscles. I've been exercising so hard today. And release it all back into the bloodstream so we don't feel any soreness or tightness. Coming across with the other arm. That's it, we just want to hold for a few seconds. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take one stretch over to the side now. This time we're going to hold it for a few seconds before we did our warm-up. Now we're going to hold it. So we release all that tension through here. We did so many side tilts, worked all those muscles, so we're now going to stretch it out. Deep breath in. Good, and out. All right, gently come up to the other side, coming down. Alrighty, and stretching out. That's it. Nice big reach over to the body. If we can only get a little bit of the way, that's okay. Stretch out as far as we can go. Deep breath in. And relax. Good. All right, we're going to try one more side. Over, deep breath in. And out. Good. Other side. Nice big stretch. And out. Good. Okay, now we're gently going to stretch out through our back. So this time we're allowed to hunch our back over. Gently drop our hands down. Alrighty. Good. Now, if this makes you dizzy at all, please come back nice and slowly, and you can take a seat on a chair, and from the chair you can just bend over slightly to stretch out your back, okay? Rolling through the spine, let each little vertebrae come up separately, all the way up. Good, we're going to take a deep breath up, hands up to the top, deep breath in, and relax. Good. Coming back out. Alrighty. Again, we're just going to go halfway this time. Relax all the tension in the spine. Good. Holding over. Alrighty, coming up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. Up nice and straight. Deep breath in. And relax. Alrighty, that's the end of the session, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today for the online exercise class at Rebounds. I look forward to seeing you in the clinic when I get the chance to. Keep exercising nice and safe at home. Get out for a walk if you can as well, and enjoy staying healthy. Thank you, guys. Bye.